Welcome, everybody. We're here for another Queen of the Hill. It's Sunday again, and we have Cheryl Erbrecht, our current queen, and she's being challenged by Marla Vele. And I am in the booth with Sean Gretzinger. How you
Good
doing, Sean?
morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, good match. We got a lot of ladies playing today all day.
We do. 4 women to 2 men. They are outgunned today.
So we got Kelly Nickel coming up in the night match later. She's like a 5:30, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
And then we have
Michelle Neville
playing in
in
the
the
Jesters.
Jesters.
Yeah,
That'll be a good match.
I would
Because
agree.
Michelle could be competitive in the nights even, so that will be a good match.
Yeah, and we're going to see some 10 ball today. The
We
ladies
are.
decided to play 10 ball. So that's a race to 7, as you see on the scoreboard. Make sure you guys are out there sharing the stream. We do appreciate it. It's a little real important that you guys share now because we did switch over to the open stream channel. So make sure that you're helping us out there. It looks like
And we know we always say Fargo is just a number, which in reality, yes. But I think that we're looking at scores here that's very indicative of these two gals and their abilities, and I think it's going to be a close one.
yeah, their Fargo literally is. It's not a typo. Oh,
Right.
wait. Does that say? No, see, she's wrong. Marla is a 456.
Oh. And are you checking Cheryl as well? Because the gals put their own Fargos in. It'll be funny if they're both 456.
They are. I'm gonna
They
double check, but because I just did the flyer on, unless she moved from Saturday,
Okay.
or Friday, whenever I put the flyer up.
Well, Cheryl broke. Looks like the 10 ball was dropped on the break. So she will have the option to spot or re-rack and re-break.
So our cameras and everything are finally fixed. So let's go to our overhead. I do have some fine tuning to do, the adjustment on the overhead, but it's not going to glitch out anymore. Thank goodness. I was getting a little old.
Yeah, that was a little challenging last week. But we did understand it was first day with the new cameras. Cheryl elected to play safe. I think she was hoping to get up behind that 3, but still a challenging shot for Marla.
And she shot a good line because if they would have both kept going at the same speed, they would have lined up behind it. She had the speeds right. Would have been closer to a safe.
Yeah, and that worked out safe for Marla. I do think she was planning on pocketing it, and she had the right line.
I think she can probably spin this in here, honestly. I think she could probably bank it back. Looks like she can get past the 7, but could be wrong. See what yeah.
Pete and Tanya in the house.
She's playing safe here. I think she can only see the edge. I don't think she can do it. Well, she saw a lot more of it than I thought.
More. Yeah, I agree. She saw more of it than what I thought. She might have been able to just bring it back to that corner, but again, playing safe isn't a bad option. It's just I think she left a lane for Marla.
First game to feel out your partner or your opponent a little bit. Yeah, a little spin shot here. Marla Massays that a ball around like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely curved it around that shot. Good stroke. No, she's got a challenge here again.
She does.
Well, she thinks about that for a second. We're gonna watch her. Well, we might not make it. No, I gotta go back. I do want to watch that again, though. Oh, that was a pretty good try.
It was
there.
a nice try.
It's close. Would have opened things up nice.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can time this out between one of Cheryl's shots, because that was a pretty nice little hook shot she shot. You can really see it on the overhead, too, when you watch. Three to the 5, she gets that, and it's a
pretty open
rack,
to get out.
It's a tough angle to get on the 5 from. She's pretty straight.
It is.
On
She's
and
pretty
on the rail.
straight. Yeah.
All right, I can't take it. I got to go out there and share myself. Try and get some people watching this match. We got a couple of real good lady players here. And they need a crowd.
They do. They deserve a crowd. Oh, she
That's a
played
smart
that.
shot.
Yeah, that was a smart shot. Just that nice little touch. But that is, I would say, one of Cheryl's specialties. She can shoot a nice, soft placement shot like that all day.
I got behind on everything here, so I'm trying to catch it up.
Mm-hmm.
Still looking up Marla. Oh, Cheryl got on it perfect.
She
Kinda
did.
tried
She
to
left
force
herself
it in,
perfect
yeah.
for that 6, but it was a little bit of a force. Marla's electing to cut
She
this
is
5.
455, so it did drop since
It
I
did.
made the flyer.
Okay. And
Well,
just
so
a
now-
little bit of an overcut. And
so now-
is she going to get lucky? No, she is not.
Cheryl with the obvious advantage now with that one
Obviously,
point
yeah.
Fargo difference. So Cheryl gets to pick back up with the 5 ball, kind of where she left off. See if she can.
Oh, she spun that around. Nice.
It's a little touchy. Maybe run
It
into the 10
is.
here, I guess.
It is, yeah.
But still got to hit it slow. Well, she was able to hold it more, but she missed.
That unfortunately gives Marla a really kind of a distinct advantage here now. Getting from the 8 to the 9 is going to be her biggest challenge with a nice setup, but should not be a problem for her.
Marla shoots quick, if I remember.
She does.
She's been here a couple of times now, I think. I think this is her 3rd, possibly.
I think you're right.
And she's played well each time that she played. She hasn't gotten to win one, but she's played well every time she's been here.
Gonna have to put a stroke on this one. Get back up for the 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, so that's a even worse case scenario.
It is because Cheryl's gonna give it back.
in 10 ball, if you slop a ball in, it's an option that you can give it back to your opponent. So not like 9 ball where you get to keep shooting.
Right. Marla's chuckling. She knows.
Well, and for Marla, it's another opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, you know. Yeah, this is not going to be
yeah,
liking
not
that,
going to
I
be
don't
happy
think.
with that.
Now the next big step is we have to switch out the computer. We have a new computer that runs all this too.
Oh. So is that Mr. G, Chris G's job as well?
Absolutely.
I got to talk to Chris one of these days. What does he do for a living? Obviously something in technology.
Yeah, he's kind of a... On his business card that I made for him here, he's the tech guru.
Okay.
All right, we got a few new... Oh, yeah, that's what I was doing too. See, it's like squirrel. It's my day every day. Well, I tell you, she could have left that a bit easier.
Yeah.
On the rail like this is not always the easiest ball to stroke straight in. So
She's just going to tap it in. Roll it in. Oh, nice stroke.
I still want to go back and I want to look at that. Here's that.
That 2-ball
nice
shot?
day. After
Oh,
she
yeah.
shoots, watch the overhead. You
Right.
can see the hook.
Okay, I'll watch.
Just see it right there after the 8.
Yeah.
It kind of is right where the... We'll let it run through. We'll watch it
Yeah.
one more time because she definitely didn't have it. It's just that little delay. She
Just
hits
little,
it just
yeah.
perfect. Yep. So nice shot there by
It
Marla.
was.
Unfortunately, it didn't lead to the win, but fun to watch.
I was so disappointed Thursday night for circumstances beyond their control. The team we were supposed to play in league Thursday night was not able to play, and our match was canceled. And I really look forward to it. So I was like, oh no. But then Chris Green posted on Mad Apple Friends they needed a sub at varsity. So
Oh, nice.
I got to go shoot
Perfect.
with Tim Volkman and Chris Thursday night.
Oh, very
That was
cool.
good, yeah.
Yeah, the Mason shoots on that league, too.
He does. I saw him.
Nine ball
down.
Yeah.
And everything's kind of spread out. She can look at the one. Be challenging to get a leave on the two. You know, the first time I played 10 ball was in a Queen's match.
Oh, yeah.
I had never played.
I think I remember that, actually. I think I remember
So
you saying
I
that.
obviously didn't know the rules and did some things that were wrong.
I don't
But my
think it-
opponent didn't know either.
Yeah.
I mean, like making a ball and calling a safe. You know, I didn't know you couldn't do that. Now I know. Well, Cheryl left nothing easy for Marla to start with. That's what's been great about the Mad Apple Leagues, because right after that, then I played in a Wednesday night league where we switched every week from 9 ball or 10 ball.
Yeah, we
and
did that
really
on
gave
purpose,
you,
yeah.
yes, that was a very good thing to do.
Well, and for the pool hall's sake, it's always a good thing because we want to introduce people to all of the games that we actually
Exactly.
have that we compete at. Because that way, when you run a 10-ball tournament, you go,
Mhm.
I'll try that.
Right.
That was fun.
No,
so-
now I at least feel confident shooting any of those games. But now you're 3 cushion. I've never played that.
Oh, I'm excited for that. We just really got to get that going.
Yeah.
I'm so irritated that it's not there yet, but it's just always stuff going on. We try, but
Hey, Mason's got something going on with his 9-footer.
yeah. You
Making
think-
it a little more challenging, isn't he?
Did you see it? 3 3/4.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
But they were running balls. I mean, first get on that table, you're lucky to get 2 shots in a row. Pretty soon you just aren't even going to need a computer. I can do just about everything on my phone that I can do on my
Right.
computer. You know?
Well, that's what I tell my husband all the time when he gets frustrated with this phone. I'm like, you have to remember, it's not a phone; it's a small handheld computer
Right.
that you could make phone calls on.
Right. And when's the last time your computer just ran smooth?
Yeah.
Never. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of this.
Cheryl's looking. She might be either thinking safe or bank. Cheryl has her regular, she called the bank. She has a regular cheering section here today.
She does,
Jackie
yeah.
and Keith. Sure, it was a nice Sunday morning drive for them. Weather's been beautiful.
Yeah, it really has.
Do you have a lot of I'm thinking of the Christmas season. I put my tree up yesterday. Early this
You
year,
can't
but
do that before November.
yeah, I can.
ends.
I can do whatever I want.
It's
Yeah.
people like you that bring on the snow. That's all I'm saying.
Do you have a lot of parties planned
Oh,
at the?
yeah. Ask
Yeah.
Amy that question. She'll
Okay.
probably fall over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's got
Because
a
I
ton.
need to talk to somebody today because I need to try to schedule something for the
Oh,
back room. I've got a sister that's got a big birthday coming up, and we want to see if we can schedule something.
okay. Got to look. I know there's not a lot of weekends left between now and February.
Okay.
So, but yeah, happy to help if we can. I don't know. I just shared the link. Hopefully, people go. Didn't share right though. Gosh darn it! I guess I'm just gonna redo it.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to share the link, and I kind of screwed it up, and it would have worked, but
Fong, the game is 10 ball. Did he just post that now? Maybe.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Cheryl not able to get that 4 to go. That looks better. Now I got it. Nothing to it.
Oh, boy. Have you ever done that? You're looking at your object ball, you know you're close, but then
Yeah.
you just keep looking at your object ball because you think you're fine, and then you're surprised by the fact you hit the ball in between.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm checking with her to see if she.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
all the
another
time.
great opportunity for Cheryl.
It's convincing yourself that you actually
Yeah,
have it.
convincing yourself you just kind of looking past that ball thinking I can scoot by it. And she doesn't want to leave herself straight on this 6. And this is going to make it a little tougher for her to get a good leave on that 7. I think a stop shot would have served her better, given her a little bit of angle.
Well, does she do what she has been doing and just roll up between the 10 and the 8 and take
Maybe,
that long
maybe
shot?
she's not afraid. As long as she leaves herself a window.
Well, she
Oh,
stroked it.
she
Yeah.
did.
Pretty good shot.
Yeah,
She's
it
got a
was.
nice shot here on the 7.
She does.
Little choices here, too. I like this because you can draw it a little bit if that makes you more comfortable on pocketing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just roll forward and go one rail also. I should say stun more than draw, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice shot.
Yep. She doesn't seem happy with it, but I think it's just fine.
I do too.
All right, I'm done messing around with Facebook. We'll get back to our normal
Okay.
view. You could have yelled at me and said it was on that view. I didn't even realize it. Wasn't a bad angle to watch from, though.
Oh, no, I didn't think it was bad. Wasn't bothering me at all.
Well, is she going to get the side pocket lined up? I've seen worse shots.
Right.
So it's kind of nice. The new juniors, I get to find out how much they listen to me because they don't realize I'm up here in the booth.
Watching them.
And I can watch them after
Yeah.
I worked with them and see if I wasted my time.
Sometimes it takes more repetition.
I can tell, though. I can tell while I'm teaching them if they're going to stick to it or not.
Right.
So I just keep trying to find other ways to yell at them to get them to stick to it.
Did you see the
Till I
post
see
that
it.
Taylor Collar put on his Facebook page?
Uh,
About he and Corey, they won that Q at the Raleigh Burns benefit
okay.
last weekend, and they are planning on donating it to a junior
Oh,
that
that's
may
awesome.
need a Q, and I thought that was really awesome.
Yeah, it is.
They have some people responding to them and giving them some suggestions. She went for the bank, and she's going to give Marla probably her first win here. That's a tough thing on rotation when you get down to that last ball. If you don't make it. And we're tied up.
1-1, race to 6. Queen of the Hill. $100 in the middle each. $100 entry fee. We don't really talk about that much because it's the prestige that comes along with
It
being the queen.
is. Right. Do the jesters put 150 or 200 each in the middle?
Jesters are 150 each.
Okay, so
and then
300 in the middle, and the knights are
2.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
Excited. We might have a match coming up this Friday.
Oh, really?
It's not necessarily King of the Hill, but it's a match.
But a challenge match.
Yeah.
You want to disclose any more than that or not?
No.
No? Okay. So we have to stay
It's
tuned.
somebody who was a king for a lot of weeks and gave up his kinghood.
Oh.
He was not beaten out of it.
Oh.
So that should give you some clues.
Okay. I maybe would have a guess.
Well,
And I
'cause
could
we
do
have our
some
big
sleuthing
9-ball
and figure it
tournament.
out. Oh,
We got our big 9-ball tournament coming up on Saturday. So this person figured they're coming for that anyways. So maybe. we
wait a
could
minute.
find
This
match.
Saturday isn't your 9-ball tournament?
The 25th.
Yeah, that's not this Saturday. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, I'm already on Sunday. Don't roll your eyes at me.
Today's Sunday.
I was thinking we were still in the week, beginning of the weekend. Before Saturday, let's just say.
Nope.
That's right.
So that's coming up. That's exciting.
That is.
It's
How
gonna be
many,
a good
how many,
tournament.
you have that tournament filled?
22, 23 right
Oh, yeah,
around there.
that will be a good one, though.
If we have 20 at the end of the day, that'll be a good tournament. Good entry, good race.
Yeah. I had a chance to play in a tournament for various reasons. It's not a good idea for me to commit to a tournament on Saturday, but I am excited about coming down and watching some of that 9-ball. It will be good.
Yeah, winter break the way it's supposed to be. Have some good players coming to play. So should be some. We're going to have some of that streamed also on Saturday. So
And that will be a race to 11.
race
that
to
right?
11.
Yeah.
9 on the loser's side,
Mhm.
but 11 on the winner's side.
Oh, that'll be fun to watch a room full of proficient players playing 9-ball.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody. The one loss side.
Yeah. I don't think.
Oh, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
nobody likes to be
Really?
called a loser. Apparently.
Well, you know what? In life, you better get over it because you're going to have to deal with that in all facets on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Pick yourself back up and do it again. Because anybody that just wins all the time is getting something handed to them.
Yeah, what fun is that?
Yeah.
Winning all the time.
I think Marla can see that 3, but she made it a little challenging, snugged up against that 5. My
Right.
least favorite shots on the table when you have to shoot over another ball.
I'll show you a secret to that.
I will take that
I can
instruction.
tell you what it is, and it's you get jacked up and then you square your shoulders back over the top of the cue. Because what we do is we arc our backs when we jack up.
Yes.
So you're shooting
turn the
across
angle.
your body.
So you're almost putting unintentional spin or just getting out of
Sideways.
alignment.
Yeah. You just push around it's like shooting, arcing around your body. You would just shoot that shot.
All right.
So
I'm going
just
to take that.
squaring
I'm
your
going to take
shoulders
that
back
lesson.
up. It's tough to do because we do that for a reason so that we can reach, but you'd be amazed how much you can kind of force yourself back over the top of the cue stick, and it makes a huge difference. You'll feel like you can actually strike the ball with some power and accuracy.
Okay. That's my next lesson.
6 other people learn that lesson right now. You're welcome.
That's what you get for tuning in, people.
Right.
That's what we have, 6 viewers.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
It's all right, though, because people come back and they watch
They
later.
do. During the holiday season, which we officially are in, there's a little of that. People get busy with a lot of things. Preparation, decorating, working outside. That's a nice shot. Got my son to come over and help me with some lights outside. The weather was nice. That was nice.
Garrett came over and did that.
He did.
Is Garrett your only son?
He is. I have a son and a daughter. Garrett's my oldest, and Ava is his sister.
How old is she?
31.
Okay. He's what, like 33?
He's 33. Although my daughter will say, I'm the younger, but Garrett's the baby. A little bit of that sibling back
funny.
and forth, yeah. No, he's a good brother. He's a good son. Both my kids are good.
Lucky.
I lucked out that way. I did. I got the lottery.
Speaking of getting lucky, here's Marla.
She is.
Back at the table with the ball hanging in the jaws. These are a little tough on this table being so tight because they do get so deep. So it's tough to judge that ball coming out of the pocket, the cue ball.
Yeah, I've seen more than one person, including myself, thinking I can go 2 rails around and completely miss the ball. That's always a shocker.
Hold the shot if she
Yeah.
rolls it in.
That was a
that
nice
perfect.
touch. That was perfect.
Just like to see these ladies loosen up and relax a little bit because I've seen Marla just in practice just drill everything.
Yeah.
Plays very strong.
She's a confident shooter. In her previous matches in the Queens, one in particular, I remember, she was just dominating. And then the tables turned a little bit, and I saw that loss of confidence in her at that point. And I'm sure she felt like she just kind of gave it away. Oh, well, pro side, they say, right? Didn't leave it sit in the pocket.
Yeah.
Cheryl will bank this.
So I was kind of talk about the juniors. I can't help it.
Well, as you should.
The one, Damon, because I work with these kids, a little wide on that shot. I work with these kids every week, each one of them, just whatever they need personally, because Damon's so far ahead.
He is.
Of all of it.
How long's he been playing? Just about a year?
Yeah, not very long.
Yeah,
and,
he's incredible.
So today we were working on position. We just put a ball about 1.5 inches, kind of half-inch off the rail, but 1.5 inches outside of the pocket, corner pocket.
Yeah.
And gave him a nice 45. And laid a 6 ball down on the opposite end rail, about a diamond out of the pocket, and then put the opposing ball on one side of it and said, okay, get shape on the 6. So you only had one pocket to get to.
Okay.
It's the first shot how he thinks, which is just a little draw shot off the end and come down one rail. And it's perfect speed. I mean, he ends up exactly where he needs to be. Okay, great. Nice shot. Flip the ball that's in the way over to the other side.
So now he's got to make position for the other pocket.
The other pocket. Gets up, hits it again. Just
perfect.
Dead perfect. He ends up in perfect position on the ball. Then I took that shot away. So he couldn't go just the one rail back. He had to move. And I thought I took it away. And I said, okay, try this. And he goes, oh, I see. And then he hits it, and he hits a shot that I wouldn't
Didn't
even
even know
thought
he'd
was,
known.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not, well, I don't know that I thought it would go. I
Right.
obviously was setting it up to get in his way.
Right.
And he looked at it immediately and went, yeah, nothing. He got up and he put it right back in the same spot.
Wow.
Just a little adjustment to his English to get around the ball I put there. It was really
He's maybe like
neat,
a savant a little bit with pool.
neat to see, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun to watch. I mean, that's the type of...
That was a nice shot.
that was
Cheryl went
perfect
right.
shape.
She was perfect.
But, I mean, he sees layers of things, and so I think at some point he's going to be teaching all of us, honestly.
Mm-hmm. She got herself to the 50-yard line, as they say, a little bit.
She got a little bit fortunate because I think if she actually cuts this in, the 9 ball is going to help her get up by that 4 ball.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. Could spin it up also. I'd be trying to hit the 6 with my cue ball. I'd shoot this 3-8, huh?
I was just thinking the same thing, that's maybe the best shot.
Yeah, she did. She just called
Yeah.
the 8 ball.
Because she can leave herself with, good position on the 3 to the 4.
Yeah, pocket speed's important. You don't want to
Mhm.
drill this ball. You're going to
Mm-mm.
roll it to it again. It's pretty
I'm a
good
little surprised. She's
speed.
shooting the ball a little harder than what I'm used to seeing her. I would have thought she would have done that, like you said, a little more pocket speed.
She came out okay.
She did.
I think you're going to see... As Marla, she's not much of a safety player, I don't think.
She is not.
The safety here would be to obviously cut the 3 like you're going to bank it. She's calling it, so it does go through there. So she could play a 2-way shot here, follow up,
Mhm.
leave her behind the 10, possibly make the 3. Oh, no,
Oh,
she
no,
did
she
play
opted
safe.
for safe.
Good job. She,
But it squirted out a
Yeah, I
little
think
bit, and
it-
Cheryl's got
maybe.
this in the side.
it is funny to watch the juniors, though, because they go into their bad habits when they don't think I'm watching. Or I'll walk out and then I'll watch them shoot a shot, and I'll see them see me out of the corner of the eye, and then they'll make an adjustment real quick.
That's funny.
I'm glad, though. I'll just pace up and down in the room.
Mm-hmm. You're speaking about Damon, and we were talking with his folks a week or so ago, and talked them into getting Damon sanctioned so he could play the WSPA tournament. They all thought that would be a good experience for him. So
I
he is
completely
set to sub in our league on Thursday night a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I
And we'll
think
see
you
how
only
that
need
goes.
3, 4.
I'm going to double check it because for ACS it was only 2, and someone did tell Damon's dad, that it was only 2, but I thought we better double check that. It might be 3 or 4. Because they're not consistent. All of those tournaments are not consistent with the requirements. Well, Cheryl tapped in the 8 and left herself a good position on the 3 to get to the 4. No, I could see her running this out.
Left yourself just enough room here, I
Just
think.
enough, I think.
Got to hit this high and just follow forward 2 rails. Maybe a little bit of left. Yep,
Yeah.
just a touch.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly a good high stroke on this ball.
Oh,
Well, she got the cue ball
She did.
exactly almost where she wanted. She's coming in line a little harder. She would have been hitting the 7, which would have been ideal. Marla's got to try and get back in that same spot, just cutting the edge of the ball. Is she going to push over to the left rail to do it? No, she didn't. I like spinning that ball. I like using a lot of left and catching the rail first. Oh, she's in a tough
Yeah, it
spot.
would have been ideal to have come up again on that other side of the table, coming at the 5. Now it's a little more challenging
She's
on the
back
5 to
cutting
the
five
6.
here, I think. Yep, great shot.
Oh.
And I think she stopped in time. I'm
I
not
think she
quite sure.
did. I think she did.
She looks
She's
pretty
getting down
happy
on
about
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yep.
she does.
Is this the case where she catches the 7 again? Nope. Oh, in fact, she hit the wrong side of the 6.
She did.
She must have been throwing that ball a little bit.
She must have been. I just heard somebody say, "How are you winning games if you're playing safeties all the time?"
If you want the answer, it's by attrition.
Yeah. Oh, that was a well-played safety, Cheryl.
Great shot.
Good for you.
See if she left to the edge, though. I can't quite tell if she can
It
see
looks
just
like
to
she
snip
can.
it.
You look at the overhead, it looks like, oh boy, maybe. Maybe not.
I don't think it's a lot if she can see it.
Oh.
Oh, it's Chris saying that. Not Chris G either. Chris Galligan. Well, it is Chris G, I guess, just a different Chris
one.
G.
Yeah.
Man, we don't need 2 Chris G's. One's enough.
Right.
I can only have love for 1 Chris G in my life.
Oh, she gives ball in hand to Cheryl.
Well, she's up 2-1, so Cheryl will be tying things up if she can finish this out.
And when you think about those 3 games that have played, 2 of them, they handed the 10 ball back to the opponent. Oh, that's a nice position on the 7. Uh-oh, she doesn't like it. Oh, it'll be fine, Cheryl.
Well, that one went right down the middle of the drain.
Mhm.
She got a little far on her leave. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, she is stroking confidently, I guess is what I would call
Right.
it. Normally you see her rolling balls a little bit slower, so. It's one where you don't want to roll it too hard. This one's easy to rattle out if you overhit it, so. See if she decides to slow down the pace a bit. She did, but I think she's going to leave another one hanging in the hole.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate that that's the
Marla's
way these.
gotten this
Yeah,
way.
that's unfortunate.
But Marla will take it. She's not going to complain.
No.
Oh, maybe she won't take it. My
Oh, what
goodness.
were we talking about?
Yeah, how deep these
She
hang.
knows, too, that these ledges are very deep. She
Right.
just shot that way too fast.
Ball in hand. Cheryl still has to shoot this ball.
She does.
Yeah, you saw it.
Does she realize? Oh, you know what? I don't think Cheryl realizes she can pick up the cue ball because she's looking to shoot it from where the cue ball is. This is just a mental mistake.
Yeah.
Unless they thought
Unless
it did and we didn't see it.
We got
Maybe
it
it
on
did.
replay. It may have. It
might have.
I guess I would think that it would, because I would think Marla would probably say something. I can't decide if I want to, how long she's going to look.
Right.
I want to watch this again. Yeah, just about the time I was going to play the replay.
Then she'd be shooting, yeah. Well, just hitting the rail at the same time that she hits the 10, she should be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going too. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, go back. Let's look at Marla's shot.
Yeah, I do want to look at this again, because... And I want to watch it from the upper. See, I don't feel like it moved there. I don't feel like that ball moved.
I wasn't watching, no. I was looking at my phone on WSPA. Let's do it again.
Time,
yeah. No, that was not touched.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
That was not touched. That did not. Nope, it was not touched.
They're kind of talking about it right now, I think.
Yeah, I think because Keith, I think, chimed in like, hey, I don't think she touched it. You would have had ball in hand.
Well, so the score is 2-2, race to 7, Queen of the Hill. Cheryl Erbrecht, our current queen.
Oh, I just checked WSPA 4 matches.
Okay.
So I'll have to clarify that with Dan. Looked at the entry form, which those forms need to be in the first week of January for that WSPA state tournament, in case anybody's wondering.
Yeah, great tournament. The singles is here in Appleton, and then they take the other one over by
Rothschild.
Yeah, Rothschild. Wausau area, right?
And I think that's like March 30th, the first weekend of April.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, end of March, first part of April. We do the stream there for both events, and also we do the screen printing there, so it's always busy for me. Our state events we will be running on the Extreme channel.
As opposed to the open stream.
Correct.
And again, the clarification of why there are 2 streaming channels.
You're asking?
No, I mean, you can clarify again, but I mean, you've been talking about it the last few weeks, just to make it clear to people why you have the 2 different channels now.
This one we can have a little more fun with. It doesn't go out to some of the viewers that tuned into us based on the we almost doubled our viewership on the other channel when we went and did the Jason Shaw event. So we didn't want us to just be running local matches after we just picked up all those subscribers.
Right.
So we want to try and focus on some higher end matches so that we can keep those on there. And then we can have fun, and we can have like Dan come in like we do in the booth. And we can have other players from local around here just come in, chit chat.
Exactly.
You can have me commentate.
I know when Jeff Martin was playing, it was his buddies that came up with him every time and did the commentating, which was kind of cool.
And they do a good job. I don't want it to sound like that. But we don't have to be as kind of formal, I think. And not that we're super formal on the, some of the higher ends here, but we're just trying to kind of separate those 2 out so we can have a little more fun on this channel.
Well,
Safety
Cheryl
allowed.
buried Marla, really buried her, so Cheryl should be thinking about how she's going to get position on that 2. because she most likely will get ball in hand.
I don't know. I think she can spin over there. I like, yeah, a lot more more
A
rotation
lot more
needed.
rotation, yeah, spin needed.
So Cheryl with ball in hand, 2-2. Are they playing 3 full? Did we find that out?
I do not think they even talked or clarified it, Kendall. So my
I
guess is
truly
they're
am.
maybe not.
I am chopped liver. Look at this. Morning, Sean.
Good morning, Randy.
Whatever,
Nice
Randy.
to see you.
Oh, yeah.
And Kendall.
Yeah, me
there
too.
You go.
Yeah,
You too.
Thanks. It's okay. I'm used to it. Take my stream, take my cameras, take them all down.
Oh, she's
How
going to
did that
leave
go?
it sit.
Oh, I thought that was
she
gonna
was
go.
so careful wanting to leave herself that 2-ball that she left the one hanging.
You're lucky I'm not logged in and I can't chat. I'd be typing away right now, Randy. Typing away. All right, so Marla, the Massé queen, she's Massé'd a few here. I think she's got to spin this one around too. Right? Oh,
not
she didn't get
enough.
over there.
She didn't.
And Kendall. I don't want to hear your excuses, Randy. I'm not looking. You do it. You do you.
You don't need to explain yourself, Randy.
Right. What's she looking
Favoritism
at here?
is great.
Yep, she did. Cheryl and JoJo, right? Joanne.
I think you're right.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I should tell the rest of that. So Randy chimed in and he said that Cheryl won the Widows weekend tournament.
Oh, yeah.
In Anago. And she played with Joanne. Or they call her JoJo, right?
What's Joanne's last name?
Blank look.
Well, I'm thinking I must know who you're talking about, but I don't.
Yeah, you do.
The only Joanne I know is Joanne Booth.
Yeah.
Oh, is that who?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen her for a while. Yeah. No, that's yeah, Joe's a good shooter. I'm not surprised that they won.
Yeah, I was talking about her with Cheryl, and I said she's not only a good shooter, but she's a mentally strong player.
Yeah. Yes, I've known Joanne for years. Shot against her many, many times. She's very solid. Oh, and Randy gave us the name right there.
Yep.
Was I first, Randy, or were you
Oh,
first?
No, he just put that there. And it's hard to say because the chat said it was just a second or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, that opens things up. But she got a little lucky hitting that 4 and blocking the 2 for Marla. This one's been a little bit uglier rack.
Yeah, I gotta get back control of the juniors league too. We're gonna do some new stuff with them, I think.
You talked about a streaming match. Are you
Yeah, I
putting something
definitely
like
want
that
to
on the
do that.
calendar? That
Mm.
will be fun to watch. People get to see how these young players really progress.
Well, she ended up fairly safe. She might be able to
Mm-hmm.
see the edge between the 3 and the 5. Put the 8 in off of that. It's possible.
It is possible. If there is room, Marla will see it.
Maybe.
No, looks like she's going off the rail.
So this should be kind of safety shot, I guess. She
Mhm.
didn't really call anything. Well, she got some distance and didn't leave it hanging, so can't ask for a lot more out of that shot.
Who's running the 8-ball today?
Blank look.
But okay.
It should be Fong, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just so glad I don't have to keep track of all of that stuff anymore. There's enough stuff for me to keep track of.
Yeah. Okay.
What's going to happen?
Oh, she's gonna be
That's a good lead.
Yeah, it is.
Kick one rail and just spin it back, you think?
I'd have to get out and look at it, but I'd be tempted to cut it. Oh, she's gonna do what you said.
All right, I got my finger hovering over the highlight
Okay.
reel. I feel a highlight reel coming. A little harder, and it might have been.
Yeah. She put a little bit
Did
more
it hit
spin
the
on
rail?
that
I
than
don't
she
know if
net.
that hit the rail.
Oh, that is a very good question. Well, Cheryl's looking at the kick also, so must be. They must
Let's watch
believe.
if
Yeah,
this-
let's watch it. It's so funny in situations like this. Oh, maybe.
It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. Oh, she put it in. There you go.
Great shot.
Yeah,
Wait,
it was.
that was a tough shot, too, because that was tight to the rail almost.
Yep.
Got a little more room for error when it was sitting how Marla's was.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Marla had to backspin it.
She did. And just put a little too much spin on it. Combination 3-8. Leave it sit in the pocket.
Yeah, you could shoot the carom too, but I agree the combination's nice because
It-
then the
Yeah,
3 stays
you
there.
have a little bit more control over where your 3 ends up, and then what happens with me sometimes hit him so good my cue ball decides to follow the A right in the
Right.
pocket. Did she call the 8 or did she call the 3?
I'm assuming the 8 because I don't know that she can get the 3 past the 8, so she'd have to play it through.
Oh, she did. Yeah.
There's your answer.
There it is.
There's Fong coming in to run the
Here
weekly
he is,
8-ball
here to
tournament.
run the 8-ball.
Here he comes to save the day.
Yeah, comes to save the day. I can tell you're my age from that cartoon.
Yeah. Funny thing is, I can't recall what cartoon that was. Is it Underdog?
Yeah, I think it is Underdog. Yeah. Those were good cartoons in our day.
They were, yeah.
Oh.
Terrific.
Mm-hmm.
I could still watch Tom and
That's
Jerry.
nice. That's a nice shot. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Poor Tom. Could never get the best of Jerry.
It's a little tricky where the 9 is. You could either go above it or below it, either one, depending on what she's comfortable with.
Uh-oh.
Or go right in the middle, down the pipe.
Yeah. Well, excellent chance for Cheryl to take the lead in this match.
See, maybe that's my hitch. I used to be a plumber, so I'll call it pipes and down the drain. And
Oh,
I like that.
yeah.
Robert with a beautiful cross corner bank shot on the 8-ball. One of the juniors again.
Are you trying to get between the 9 and the 7, or would you just take it to bring the 7 back down here?
It looks like she's just going to slide over and shoot the 7 in the opposite corner.
Yeah. Oh, and she poked it.
Well, I'm not sure if I agree with the way she went at that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have just sat out in the middle of the table, came off one rail and back.
And again, would you have gone below the 7 or above the 7 by the 9?
I probably would have just kind of tried to run into the 9 at speed.
Okay.
Speed,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I guess above the 9
Mm-hmm.
would be the technical answer. You're just try and roll this thing in, and I think you're safe behind the 9, even if you missed it. And you still got a shot at the 7. So pocket speed here. She hit it a bit hard, and she's going to scratch
she
again.
Scratched again.
Well, I mean,
Oh, she's not gonna be happy with that.
this is the same choice she's got again, though.
Yeah.
Or she could shoot the 5-9 if she were. Oh, that wouldn't help. Never mind, this 10-ball. I'm a 9-ball player, so I see that 5-9.
Right away, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, she's got to be kind of like, huh? Last time didn't work.
Right.
We do this time. I think she's just way overthinking this shot.
Yeah.
That 9 is kind of a big deal, but it's also not. You
Right.
get anywhere near
Anywhere
that 9,
near, you got a shot on the 7.
just don't get behind it. That's it.
Yeah.
Either side of it's fine. Sitting kind of funny here too. She's going to the. She's going to go to the top and do what we said originally and shoot the 7 down here in this bottom right corner.
Oh, did not leave herself really where she wanted.
Yeah, I mean, now she's safe. I mean, that's about what she's got.
Yeah, that's what she's got.
Got to play past the 7, past the 10, down here by the 9. Oh, she's going the other way. Kick it and stick it.
And she...
Did she call it there? Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, she didn't. I thought she did for a minute. I thought that's what she did.
Okay, so
Hey, look
Marla
at that
with
bank shot.
Yeah. Marla with the opportunity here to go ahead 1 again. Watch out for the scratch. She's scratched in that side pocket a couple times now. Not this time. She holds it up nice, and I think she's sitting pretty good on
I think
10.
she is. That's a nice shot on the 10.
Runs that down the rail like it was
like
supposed
water.
to go.
Yep.
Well, we want to thank those of you who have joined us so far. We got a 3-2 lead by Marla over our current queen, Cheryl Erbrecht. And Marla has been the beneficiary of 1 hanging 10-ball, and then she gave the other one back that Cheryl tried to give her, hanging deep in the pocket.
Yeah, I'm sure Cheryl is not happy having had the opportunity with ball in hand with 4 balls left on the table to not been able to capitalize on that.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, twice.
Same set of balls, so she definitely was overthinking.
As a pool player,
that
when I'm
9-ball.
watching that, what always goes through my mind is, well, I wouldn't have gotten back to the table if I'd done that. If I'd given him 2 scratches, that would be all it took. So Marla's got to feel kind of fortunate about that. 7-ball drops, 10-ball drops.
On 10-ball, that does not
it's,
count for
no.
anything other than a ball.
Right.
So that always comes up. And she's got a shot.
She
and
does.
I think I'd just try and drill this 1 ball and run into these.
Run into the 5 and 3, yeah.
I think
Spread
I'd be
things
aiming
out a little bit.
more for the 5 than the 3.
Okay.
As much as I could. but wouldn't care if I hit either. But if you hit the 5, you kind of open up all the pockets down table. You really don't want to hit the 3 up towards the end. It doesn't help you.
And she did what she said, just didn't put the 1 in.
Well, so Cheryl looks like she may be able to spin this 1 ball in there, just catch the edge of the rail. She's chuckling about something.
Who's our current jester?
Kenny.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Kenny. Ngichi.
Ngichi.
Yep, I did ask him. You had it right.
If it's in front of me. Because it is pretty much phonetically spelled.
Right.
Oops, you end up safe off of that shot.
Oh, this is going to be up and back.
Good hit. She's going to come out of... Well, maybe not. She leaked out here.
She did leak out. It's tight quarters, but she could do some maneuvering here to peck away at these.
Yeah, 3 to the 4 is the toughest part, I think. Just getting on the ball here. Probably go forward, looks like. A little bit of left and kind of try and get over either for the 4 in the corner or the side.
Or the side, yeah. Oh, she holds it really nice.
Good shot.
Yep. Just a hair of draw here.
Yeah, perfect. It'll stay off the 10, and you'll have a nice line to the 5 if you can just slide over here. It's almost work not to do that when you're shooting that shot. You have to make the adjustment. Just the English that she was putting on it, she'd never adjusted for, so it pushes it to the rail. The ball has to be hit straighter, which is funny because the shot before that she hit perfect, and it's the same idea.
Exactly. Yeah, Marla wastes no time when she gets up to the table.
No point. She knows where that ball's going.
Oh, no.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Oh,
that side pocket hates her.
It does. That's 3 side pockets. 3. Oh, 3 in that
Same
pocket. Same
pocket.
pocket. Yeah, I know.
I think it's the only scratch she's had.
I know.
I think she would have been okay, too, because that 5-6 is close to being lined up. She may have had a shot at that. But at minimum, it was not ball in hand. Well, let's see if Cheryl decides to not overthink herself this time and just run out. She's got just a nice little roll forward shot here. And stop shot here to get to the 8. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Did I do
Bump
something?
the fan.
Maybe. Is there a cord down here? Yeah. Did I bump something down here?
Yeah, probably. If you rattle the fan around, it'll probably come back on. Yeah, I'll take a look. There we go.
Cheryl with an opportunity to tie this back up. Oh, nice. She's going to be set, looking good at that side pocket.
Three to
And
three.
there it is.
Good job there by Cheryl. Take a quick look out at our room.
I see Mike Misevich. I haven't seen him for a while, but he's here for the 8-ball tournament.
A couple of our juniors there playing on 5. We got Oliver and playing against Robert. Well, maybe not. Maybe Oliver's just banging balls around. Damon's the table behind that.
Playing Mitch. Mitch
And
is being
Mitch.
brave. Playing the young gunslinger. Damon wastes no time.
No
He's like, I'm
time.
taking this.
Over he goes.
I'm not overthinking it. I'm just putting in
Got
that
on the
9,
rail.
10,
Let's
and
see
I'm
if he has
done.
any
Yeah.
issues with that.
Look, it doesn't
No.
even think.
Nothing
Doesn't
to it.
even have to think. He just knows what he's doing.
See what he said to Mitch after that? He said, "Get out of here, kid. You bother me."
Damon's thinking, next? Who's
Yeah.
next?
That's right. All right, Cheryl to break. Kept the cue ball out of the corner, but managed to keep the rest of them out of the corner, too. So,
Mhm.
Marla's shot. Been gone here for a while. Let's take a look at the overhead shot. What a mess.
Oh, she can see a little bit of it, can't she?
Maybe. The edge. Cleaning some chalk off the table for us. Oh, yeah, she can see it. Plain as day. Gave it a
Undercut
run.
that a little bit. Put the cue ball on the rail. Wouldn't have been the best leave on the 2, so.
Yeah, she blocked one of the pockets for the 2 ball, too, and
Yeah.
it's the natural pocket for this shot.
I gotta grab my sweatshirt. It's a little chilly in here today.
Yeah, I guess I'm not thinking about it, but I've got like a thermal undershirt and this one on.
Normally it's warm in here. I've got the fan going.
Yeah, we don't have either fan on today. Good stroke there, Cheryl. But you can see now she's got to shoot that 2-6. So Marla moving that 6 in the path there definitely had an effect. It closed off that window. The combo queen, that's what we always call Cheryl.
Right.
She usually drills her combos somehow.
And she does again.
Seriously, she just... If there was like a combo-only tournament,
yeah, it would be
she'd kill
Cheryl.
everybody.
Again, I'm going to say she is stroking her shots a little firmer today than what I'm used to seeing.
That's because she was playing all weekend on those slow tables.
Yeah.
So she's used to having to hit them hard right now. Would be my guess. Just talking about how hard she's hitting everything, and then she under hit that one.
Right.
Didn't think you could hit that one that soft.
Yeah. I think she's going to be kicking at this.
Two rail 3/8 combo.
Oh, there you go. I see it.
Problem is, you still got to draw it way back. She'd have to be hitting it like the middle diamond.
Oh,
Well,
she's got a good hit. Yeah. She did.
Deer hunting, how'd you do? Did you get your venison for the year? The old Jordan. Well, that should be trouble. Cheryl's got a pretty good start here.
Well, I'm sure she wanted to follow that a little bit further if she was thinking the 4 on the side. She has called a bank. And she drills it.
Combo queen. Bank. Never mind.
I think she'll bring the 5 down here.
I can't say that one. No, what I just said. I said combo queen, bank.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Can't say that. You did cue it up, though, in all of our brains.
There she goes.
There she is. Yeah.
Yep. Well, you banked the other one so well. Let's see this one, too. Might swell. Saw birds.
Oh, nice shot. Cheryl means business, this wreck.
I would agree. Let's see if
she's
she can
looking
stay
to take
focused
the
through
lead.
end.
Yeah.
It's tough sometimes. You make all those great shots and take
I
one for
know.
granted, So she's got to
It's
stay
still
focused.
rotation. You can still leave the 10 ball hanging and give it away after 4 or 5 nice shots.
Right. It's the whole beginning scene to The Color of Money. Make 8 trick shots in a row, dog the 9,
Yeah.
and lose.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Yeah. Looking good, too.
Yeah, it
She's
is
in
looking
line.
good. She should just be able to finish it off here. Like
Cue
you
ball
always do,
doesn't
Cheryl.
have to go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You can just
Follow it a little bit.
just
make it a
the
little
9.
easier.
She's
Don't
not
do
going to get in
anything
trouble,
fancy, right?
Just make the ball.
Oh,
No.
yeah. As soon as she stroked it, she was using her shoulders to direct because she knew
Started
she had
twisting.
mishit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Marla's maybe a little leery. Ball hanging in the hole. No, not
Didn't make
Marla.
that mistake twice. Fool her once.
One wasn't quite as deep either, I suppose.
Right.
Well, you got to make sure you stroke this into the hole.
Oh no.
We're into the end rail.
Oh.
Well,
Marla,
Cheryl
can't
getting a
believe
chance
that.
back.
Yeah, she is. No, those series of shots right there, not indicative of the norm for either one of these gals. Makes me think, what is going on here? Oh, I don't even believe it. I do not even believe it.
Well, especially, you remember all the shots Cheryl made this year?
Yes, yes. Well, is she going to cut it? Is she going to bank it? She wastes no time. She gets down.
Yeah, I like that about her. She's
Yeah.
very decisive. Well,
Oh, so what is she going to leave Cheryl?
not straight
Not the
in.
easiest. No,
No.
not the easiest. She's going to cut it.
Got a good match here, though. They're both they're making about equal mistakes
They
at
are.
the moment. I'd like to rather see them make the least mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
both of them.
And look it over one more time.
She
She just wants to look at it again. It makes me think Marla shot a little fast, even on that last shot. Like she needed to give it a little bit better look, I think.
Thanks, Pete. Said he liked and shared. If everybody could do the same, it'd be awesome. We definitely appreciate it. Good match to share. These ladies are very competitive with each other right now.
Well, she puts this down. That's a great shot.
She changed the shot, or she's still cutting?
I think she's still going.
Still cutting it.
She's still cutting it.
This one I don't like to spin a lot. The center ball. Yeah, I could tell she was just undercutting that ball.
And she put some distance for Marla. Normally, I would say this is not a difficult shot for Marla.
I was just gonna say this is the shot I see Marla just draining.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
And
consistently. It's funny how you know after watching people for a very short amount of time that
which shots they're really
struggle
comfortable with.
at and which ones they're gonna drill every time. It's true to when you're competing also, if you're paying attention. You can typically tell after a short amount of time where you have a chance. Not that it matters, because it really just matters that you don't have the same issue.
We have a little player break.
I hope not. But it looks like we do.
We do.
Well, let's check out the room. Let's see what's going on over here. Could bring up the other one. I don't have the controls, though.
See, John Lewis is here for the 8-ball tournament.
I did, yep.
Cody's here. Chris is maybe going to shoot, but I see he's been warming up Michelle. Michelle's got her match coming up. Peter is here. Mitch Williams is here. I think Damon will probably shoot. And like I said, Mike Misevich and
see, I should have put that just a little lower.
oh, that's interesting.
A little preview of
Yeah.
Michelle Neville warming up over here for her match.
Pete Beshta, Tanya Berenson, they must be here for the 8-ball. I'm going to jump out for 1 minute and
Yeah,
talk
go
to
for it.
Dan Kaler. I'll be right back.
Sean, you going for a walk? Michelle will be up in her jesters coming up after the Queen's match today. I like this choice. I think come up for the 15 next. It's unusual not to see Michelle banking balls in. Michelle is normally a pretty avid bank pool player. She doesn't shoot a lot of 8 and 9 ball. But plays well. It'll be a good match today. Plays good, I should say. Oh. Get it out of her system today. A little swing around the room there. All right, I'm getting offered a cookie here. Perfect. Thank you, young man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. One of the juniors there giving me a cookie on his birthday. Can't turn that down. And hopefully these ladies are just about back. It's a little longer player break than we like them to see. Well, I know. We'll give Miss Jackie McGinnis a little bit of camera. Oh, she's gone too. My goodness. Everybody outside today. Well, while we're sitting here, we appreciate it if you guys get out there and share the stream. No, there's nothing to watch at the moment. That should end any second. My goodness, it's about time. Here they come. Back to play. Need to rack the balls up and get things rolling here. Okay, so Marla with a 1-game lead here, going to break. Race to 7, trying to become our new queen this week. Going to pocket the 7 ball and be hooked up behind the 8. So nothing at the 1. Going to play for that 1 rail kick. Probably won't have much after that. Be able to see the edge of the 3. Oh, good hit, and left the combo for our combo queen. See if she goes for it, if she tries to go safe, but I think you'll see her swing at this shot. Well, I'm wrong. Went for the safety, tied things up, but gave her the hit.
Sorry, that was longer than I thought. A little too much yakking.
No worries. They just got back, so.
Okay, good.
Couple of safeties here back to back by the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
That 3 is just trouble no matter what, still.
It is. Although if you can get down on the short rail, you got a 3-10 combination. We haven't seen any attempts at an early 10. That was a nice bank shot, Cheryl.
Real nice. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have the carom here. Could play for the 5 in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that the 3 comes out anywhere where you'd
Get a look at it, a
get
good look,
yeah.
or a guaranteed look, I guess.
Safety coming, I think. I think she's going to try and roll her up behind that 6. Got to get the 3 out of there, though. You can't hit the 5 dead on. A little tight. Oh, she went. Well, I don't think she was intending that.
I don't
but this
think
is
so
gonna come
either.
out great.
It
actually.
is.
Can't
Yeah,
ask
that's
for
made it
anything
really
better.
challenging for Marla. I see the Packers are up 7-3 against Chargers.
Yeah, I don't have much hope for them this year.
No, I don't
Look at this
either.
shot.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
That was really well hit. And she would have seen the 5, that 5-9 combination.
I was going to say, it looks like she's playing safe again.
Mm-hmm. Marla will cut this. And I've seen her make these shots, so
Yeah, I feel like Cheryl should have probably cut that ball.
mm-hmm.
She had a
Oh
good
no, she elected for safe too. Which is maybe the better play.
I'm pretty sure that Marla had never played rotation until this.
Really? And she's the one that chose 10 ball.
She did well at it, because
Mhm.
she had chose it for the first time
Mm-hmm.
and had played really good. So maybe fell in love with a new game.
Maybe. Well, she and her son, Kanum, have come a number of times and played in the weeklies.
Okay, yeah.
So 8 ball and I think 10 ball. Susie's in the house for the 8 ball.
Yeah, Larry Ryder was supposed to stop and visit with Jackie McGinnis and the group.
Yeah,
over
he
there.
was, I think, last week too.
Yep,
and
this week too, and he's
I
not here.
yeah, I missed him. He sometimes comes down on a Thursday night and we play a
Great shot.
yeah, that was a good shot. And we'll play a ring game if we can get a few people to stick around. He likes that. Larry's a good guy.
He was one of my mentors growing up playing this game.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've known
Very
Larry
cool.
since I was 15, I think.
Wow.
16. I'm pretty sure he would have been younger than me if I did the math. He would have been younger than I am when I started playing him. Because I don't know, what is he, 80?
I couldn't tell you for sure. I would guess maybe a little bit older.
I don't know that he's over
No?
80.
I'll bet Susie knows.
Yeah, she would.
Oh,
for the
that was an
10,
attempt.
that's a
That was
good
an
try.
attempt at the early 10.
It's the first combo I think she's missed on Queen of the Hill.
Yeah.
Marla happy to get a good opportunity. 6 does go past the 9, so she could just hold it right there for the 6. Which she
And
did.
she does. Not cheering for one player or the other, but it would be nice to see them just see a couple of runouts here.
Yeah, just to see a good complete run.
Right.
Finish, Because I think we've gotten down to the 9 and 10 every game, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where the decision is
The
made.
wheels fall off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did we
did we
do
jinx that? I think we did. And again, I think that was just a little bit of a rush. Marla put together some shots before that, and then just a little rush. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Great shot.
That really was nice. Now, let's see you put 2 of them together, Cheryl. Didn't leave herself super easy.
Opportunity to tie things up again.
Mm-hmm.
Either tie it up or, depending, I guess.
Hey, we can't say anything. We'll just wait. See.
Well, not quite.
No.
Well, I guess as Marla's going to cut this in the side to
think
end
so.
this game and take a 2-game lead, and that'll be the first one of the match. If she can do it. Better than new woodworking. You're not missing them yet because, well, we are missing them because,
Oh, no, look at this. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Oh.
Tie game 4-4.
Oh, no.
Missing Pat. Yeah, we miss him later, but we are not missing him right now because it is always Sean and I in the booth for the Queen's match.
Who's going to do the gestures? Do you know?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I really would like to watch that match. I'd like to watch Michelle play Kenny.
You're more than welcome to commentate if you'd like.
Well, I will start helping, but I have a very elderly dog at home that is not doing too great, and he can't be left alone a long time, and there's no one else. So I'll maybe start, and then we'll see.
Got it. Well, we still got about 50 minutes or so before that match starts. Nobody's letting the other one run away with this.
They are not.
Handing it back and forth to each other.
I'm sure looking back, neither one will be happy with their finishing attempts so far. Not that they haven't both had nice shots and runs, it's just finishing it.
I think she can see this. So the 1-7 combination and the 2-5 is pretty much on a rope. So this rack, although it looks cluttered up, it is not as bad as it
doable
appears.
Yeah. And the 4 is not tied up with the 8. Oh.
I guess I'd still be shooting the 1-7 here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Unless the 1 goes in the side, but I don't know that that's even a great shot because he's still got to get on the 2.
Right. Yeah, I think the 1-7 sounds better just because you have that 1 ball shot afterward to come around and get position on the 2.
Well, because honestly, you want to be to the right side of the 6 for this shot.
Mm-hmm.
So whether or not she can hold it a little bit, you just want to draw this up table and let it come off a little bit naturally.
Then maybe if it had gone past the 9 into this side pocket by the 10, that maybe would have been a little bit better shot for setting up for that 2-5.
Mine. Well, she's still got to shoot the 2-5 here.
She does.
And that's actually almost a perfect angle for it. Because what makes this shot tough is the glancing throw that you get off the 2.
Mm-hmm. And if you're coming at it more direct in the line that you need the 2 to go, you got less of that.
I think she's going safe. Doesn't look like she's playing the combo. That was pretty tough to get safe on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she didn't come out horrible.
Yeah, that was a nice attempt. I think that was her plan.
Yeah.
Playing that 2 off the 9 to this corner. And it worked a couple of ways for her.
Yeah, I think Cheryl's got to go one rail at this
Mhm.
by the 10 ball there. And spin it up table. Suppose everybody's deer hunting today, huh?
Well, it still is the season. Not hearing about a lot of success. My husband goes way up in Ashland County. Oh, she came close. Didn't miss. And all the people around him also that hunt the groups, there has been nothing. Said no one has even seen a deer. Just odd when you think about it. They're way up in the North Woods.
Yeah.
Like, well, drive your car around. You'll see some.
Right.
Oh, no. Marla
Right
has
into the corner.
scratchitis today.
Well, at least that one didn't go on the side again.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd start to think there was a conspiracy theory. I think at
Yeah.
that side pocket again. Got her. So Cheryl trying to take quick advantage here and using her
This will be the
combination
first. Yep,
prowess.
this will be the first early 10 that we see if she puts it in. And there it is.
Down the pipe.
Yep. Combo queen comes through for a lead. 5-4.
5-4. Race to 2 for Cheryl. Race to 3 for Marla. Let's see who's going to win this thing. Marla, I think if Marla could get over the hump and take it 1 week, I think her confidence would soar, and I think
Yeah, I
we'd
think
see
you're
her
right.
play.
I wonder if that's what we're seeing a little bit of, because as the match goes on, she seems less confident, and that did happen to her before. We've
so
all
you
been
just-
there.
Yeah, and you just got to break through that.
Mhm.
And once you do, it's amazing because then your
Mhm.
confidence is up and you're able to do things a lot more effectively.
Right. Oh, did you see that? The one ball just rolled completely away
Uh-oh.
from the rack, and she doesn't see it. It's like an inch away from the other two balls. I think Jackie sees it. Well, didn't hurt her. She put the two ball in and spread the rack out.
That's funny.
Yeah. Watch. No, just watch. It just moves. See?
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought, oh, no, it's not going to move, and it's just me.
Yeah. Okay, so at the 2 here, looks like she's going to try and take that in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Hold the cue ball up here.
Right. That was nice speed.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Tell you, I'd be half tempted to draw this back and run into that 10 right here. You'll still
Yeah.
have the 4 and get them opened up. Can't quite tell if she's got enough to be able to do that. Doesn't look like she's going to. She
Mm-mm.
looks like she's going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Can always get it off the 6, I suppose.
Yeah,
I'd hate to wait to use the 8.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because then we'll see that same thing with just the 9 and the 10 left on the table and it going back and forth between the players.
Wouldn't be the worst thing here either to bring the cue ball back to approximately where it is right now. Shoot the 5 for the break on the 9-10.
Mm-hmm.
around the 6.
Well, I will say Michelle will be raring and ready to go by the time she plays her match because she's
Oh,
been
yeah.
playing steady since 10:30, maybe before.
Yeah, and Chris is usually her sparring partner.
Mm-hmm.
They spar against each other often.
Oh, quit rolling.
That's going to be perfect.
It is.
Can't beat it.
I don't know that I would have wanted to try it that close to
Right.
the 7.
Maybe give it a little more space.
Yeah.
Well, no, she's going to be in trouble on that 9 no
Mm-hmm.
matter what.
Yep.
She's going to have to use the 8 now to break that. I mean, technically, you could power draw this around 3 rails right now and do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if
That
Cheryl's
would
going
be
to.
a pretty powerful draw shot.
Follow forward. I mean, all you need is a bump on those 2 balls,
Right.
too. I mean, it's not like you got to smash them apart. They got to get an inch from each other. Okay, still the concern being the 9-10.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has been done with it, so does it bank around the 10 or do you just play safety?
Right.
You know, you're not going to get a break shot here.
No,
I mean,
you're
you could,
not.
but you'd have to stroke this ball like perfect, so not the right play.
Mm-mm. Well, now what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I mean, I think it's tough because you gotta bank it around the 10 ball if you're going to try and play safe.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just go sideways, it's just going to bump the 10 out of the way and leave her straight in. So it's a tough shot.
Did she call safe?
I'm assuming.
Mm.
That's a good shot.
Mm-hmm. And Marla safetied back, but I actually think Cheryl can see that in the side.
Yeah, it's a nice little. It's
Yeah.
her type of shot too. It's
Mhm,
just
it
that
is.
little roll shot. That'll be a big deal. That will put Cheryl on the hill. So much tougher road when you got to come back
Mhm.
3-1 games.
Yeah.
Can she drive it home right here? That's what she's got to do. Nothing to it.
Oh, that's nice. This is looking like a 2-game lead for Cheryl. On the hill. She puts it down.
Okay, on the hill.
There it is.
Also the name of another pool hall in the state. On the hill.
On the hill. Oh, yeah. I see that. They run a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, that's where
Where is that? Is that by Mosinee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's where the tables from here went when we
Oh,
replaced
that's
them.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. You did tell me that.
Oh, let's see. Missed some people. John Willicat chimed in. Let's go, Marla. You got this. And Renette Shah says, what are the rules of this? 10 ball. If you're referring to 10 ball, it's the same as 9 ball, so it's a rotation game. You're shooting the balls in order. You can play combinations on any ball you like, as long as it's called. There's no slop. If you do slop in a ball, it's the equivalent of a push shot. Yeah, okay. So, yep, I am describing the right thing. So, basically, it is the same as far as rotation, but slop doesn't count. So, if you know 9 ball, there's a push shot after the break. Same thing here. But if you slop in a ball, so if you're going at, say, the 2 ball here, miss the 2 ball, put in the 8 ball accidentally, instead of you continuing to be able to shoot, your opponent, just like in a push shot, has an option to leave you shoot again where it lies or take the shot themselves. So it kind of takes away the two-way shot to a degree because you have to call your shot.
The players also have the option to choose before the match starts if they're going to enforce the 3-foul rule, which if you put your opponent in such a position that they cause 3 fouls consecutively, that is a win for you without having to pocket the 10 ball. But I don't think these ladies even discussed it, so...
Right.
And we haven't seen any attempts at it, so...
Not too many.
Mm-mm.
Well, that got her in trouble there behind the 10.
Yeah, it did. And as with any of the BCA games, if you do not get a legal hit, it is ball in hand for your opponent.
The only other big difference is the 10 ball does not count on the break. So as opposed to 9 ball where it typically does.
And a lot of times with 9 ball, they make a decision, whether it's a tournament or whatever, of what pockets maybe they allow on the break for a win. Many times the 2 corner pockets down by the rack, they will eliminate those as winning 9 ball break pockets.
Well, Cheryl's going to give up ball in hand, so Marla with the best opportunity she can get.
And they're all out in the open. It's completely doable for her.
Jeez, I think she got in trouble there first shot.
Maybe not. Close though.
She likes to masse.
Yeah.
Nope, she got
No.
it.
Well, that has been the bane of Marla's game today.
Yep.
The scratch. Which
3 in that right side and 2 in that upper right corner.
Mm-hmm. So Cheryl with ball in hand and a good opportunity here. She could put the match away with a nice string here.
Could finish it out.
Mm-hmm.
7-ball run. That'd be a great way to finish.
It would be a great way to finish. Yeah. And again, we're not cheering for one player over the other. We're just cheering for good pool.
I don't know where she's going here. She said
I would
right
say a
in.
little bit more angle. She must think she's putting a little left on it and coming off the rail.
This
to
is,
get in
I
the middle.
rattle this ball if I try and hit this
Yes, I know.
too solid this way.
Yep. And
Yeah.
she did. That's exactly what happens when I try to do that too. When your ball is just a couple of inches away from the pocket, it's so easy to do that.
Yeah, she could have easily set the other angle and just
And
a
just
little
float,
bit of
just
draw,
use,
float down table.
just float down table.
Mm. So out of character choice there, I think, for Cheryl. She's had a couple of those where she just wasn't quite sure how to get where she wanted to go.
Mm-hmm. I think Marla's going to play a safety shot here. Oh, no. She elected for that back bank.
I think, honestly, I think now's the time if you're going to, you got to go for it, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She's in a situation where she needs to win.
She does.
Just take a second to thank everybody who has joined us today on the open stream. We do appreciate it. And as we do every week, we appreciate you being here, and we appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, all that kind of stuff. It definitely helps. Good touch.
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
Got to see the same kind of speed control out of this shot because she's going to want to get down to that end rail and then come back. Be nice about the same height. Come back about the same height as the spot, off that end rail. Just careful not to pull this at all.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you use a little left or just straight high. Oh, she's going to hold it.
And she's
Even better
very
shot.
good. Yeah. She's very good at that. Those little soft touch shots.
Well, good, because she's got another one here.
She does.
Same thing. You don't want to get too far off the rail, so just touch it in.
A
She
little
kept it-
straight.
yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. So,
A little
I'd
bit
go
of draw.
I'd go forward.
You'd
here,
go forward.
to be honest with you, because you could either play forward for the side or a little bit further for the bottom right corner.
Yeah,
or
and I
a
think
little bit further
I think
yet
she'll do what
for this one.
you suggest, that she'll maybe just roll a little forward for that side pocket because she could leave herself with a really
Yeah,
nice
she's
9 ball.
drawing this
No,
ball.
she's drawing.
Well, maybe not. She's on the upper half, so maybe she's going to just tap forward. I think that's what I would do. It's hard to say because you're not down there at the table.
It is.
Just throwing options out. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Well, Marla, with a breath
Yep.
of air, she's got
She's
a
got
chance.
new life here.
Yep.
She can run this out. I've got that too. The yawning.
A little straighter than she'd like to be, but this is still workable here.
That'll work.
Dead perfect on the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Almost too perfect. She's going to have to play the pro side.
Yeah.
This is more like what I'm used to seeing her
Yes,
practice. I watch
yes.
her, and she just gets up there and smokes him in the hole.
Right.
And I think, this table and this
There,
match
that
will
looks good.
get
There it
everybody
is.
sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
So there she is. She's only 2 games away. She's
So
giving
now,
it a run.
2-1. Yep.
You must have had quite a few for the weekly tournament. I didn't see exactly how many, but
I didn't see.
they
I
were
was kind
calling
of. I was
matches
kind
for a
of
while.
looking. Yeah. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
And all 3 tables in the
14,
back.
16, 18 players probably. If I'm counting right, unless somebody's sitting on the sidelines, maybe they've got 20 and a couple people had buys. Oh, she rocketed that in there, but left herself, I think, touchy on that 3. Followed it a little bit. Could have made it a little bit easier on herself. Oh, no. Hit the 9. It's going to be ball in hand for Cheryl.
Still not an easy out.
No, but look at that 410. If she brings that 3 ball down
Oh,
and
yeah.
sets herself up, she might just absolutely be looking at that 410 combo. And that would finish it. And having ball in hand, she could set herself up for it. And I think that's what she's going to do. And we know Cheryl in combinations.
Yeah. Yeah, and
It's
it's
just
good too because she can go past the 9 and
past
still
the
have
9,
a
yeah.
natural angle.
And she's just got to get, a ball past the 9, give herself that angle, and she'll be probably golden. Oh no. That's going to give Marla that
That's
choice.
gonna
That's what she was
sting
looking
right
for.
there.
Yes. I think
But
that's
how-
a case of thinking about the next shot.
Here's the
you know?
3 as deep as it gets in the corner pocket for Marla. She's got to be.
But I think she learned her lesson
Flashback.
earlier.
We'll
Yeah, I think
find
she
out.
learned her lesson. See where
Gotta
she
make
leaves
sure you make
herself for.
contact. Well, she's
Oh,
not going to take the easy
nope,
route.
she's not going to take the
Sure.
easy route. She's going to. I kind of wanted to see that 410 combination.
Yeah. Well, now it's going to get tough again.
Now it's tough again. Yep.
Bank shot possibly goes.
Yeah. Well, that would be my guess. Bank in the side. And if she makes it, she'll have a nice look at the 7. Oh, no, she tried to. Oh. Marla's going to look back on this match and say, if only I hadn't scratched
I don't know.
5, 6, 7 times. It's not.
But yeah, either way, you want to eliminate those scratches. Things could be not so tight.
Now, Cheryl wants to leave herself a shot on the 7 to get to the 8, and she doesn't want to leave that little bit of a cut shot where cue ball would run into the 10 because that causes a little bit of an issue. So let's see what she does here. A little bit of a back cut on the 7 would be just about perfect.
Yeah, you don't want to get too far, otherwise you start messing with that 10 ball.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I think this works. I think she comes off that rail and gets on this side of the 9, unless she's just trying to hold it on that side. This far away, I hate to try to hold it.
Yeah, I think she's just going to slow roll this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was perfect. She's going to like this. Oh, she's
I don't
throwing
know.
up her hands.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
She can go either way with this
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
It
Like,
is
you
a
don't have to be
little
that
bit
picky.
more of a cut than what I guess. I was thinking the 8 was maybe a little bit further off the rail down here.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be a little careful, but
You
I
know,
think she's still
if you
fine
put a
here.
little right on this, a little even low right, once you get that angle off those two cushions to come back out for a straighter shot on the 9, or wouldn't you even mess with that? She's going to slow roll it back up. Oh. Oh. Well, this'll work. Wasn't what I expected, but it will work.
Yeah, she's okay here.
Mm-hmm.
9 on the side.
Yeah, if she drops this 9, she should be
She
in good
likes
shape.
just rolling these
She
balls
does.
like this. So
She does.
this ball rolled in the side, and then she'll have that same thing for the cut across the 10 there.
That was not what I expected of her at all. But it's not in front of the pocket, so Marla's going to have to do something here, and she's going to bank it.
Ooh, I tell you, that was a good effort.
Yeah, it was.
And
she
a
made
pretty
it challenging.
good
Yeah.
two-way shot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
gave some distance at minimum. It's a shame the 9.
Right.
A shame for her the 9 hung in front of the hole.
Right.
Cheryl doesn't think it's a shame at all. She'd like
No,
to
she
see it
does
a little
not.
closer, probably.
She would. Yeah.
These are the ones she always smokes in the hole, though. So
Mhm.
I have the feeling she's going to put this in, and we're going to see the end of this match here. Oh,
Ooh.
no, she overcut it.
Mm-hmm.
Marla with a pretty great chance here, considering everything. Pretty great chance to tie things up with this shot. Or these couple of shots.
This song always makes me think of one of my favorite Christmas movies, The Family Stone. It's a great movie.
I'm trying to remember if I've watched that. Sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. Diane Keaton, Craig T. Nelson, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah, it's 90s, mid-90s.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's a good one. It's got one of my favorite all-time movie lines.
Okay, she's taking it in the side. I think that'd be my choice here,
Yep.
possibly, too.
You want to give it a little roll and get back down on that 10 ball.
Oh, maybe
make
she's
it
taking it
easy.
in the corner. She looks like she's actually cutting this. No, she did go side.
Oh,
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. Is that
Oh,
the
my
way
God.
we're going to see the end of this match? That's just
If she could have
terrible.
eliminated the
Scratches.
upper right corner
Yeah, and the
and
side,
the side
pocket. They were not friendly to Marla today. She'll probably tell us that's never happened to her where she's had that many scratches.
Oh, yeah, crazy, really.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this for the win, and Cheryl's going to maintain as the queen.
Queen Cheryl. And there it is, people.
All right, we want to thank everybody for joining us for the Queen's match. We got the Jesters coming up here in about, looks like, what,
Few
20
minutes.
minutes?
Yeah.
At 20 minutes, we'll be back. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have Chris G. and Dan in the booth from what I
very
just
good.
got texted.
Oh, good.
So we will see you guys back here in a little bit. I want to thank the ladies for playing. Obviously, great match today. And, of course, as always, my partner over here, Sean Gretzinger. Thanks for
having
coming in.
me.
Yep. And
I
thanks
really
for picking
enjoy
up
it.
coffee.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.